Is now going to be Ray Hill from Searchlight.
Don't think I need the mic. Can you all hear me? Yeah. Right. Well, I've got to declare an interest. I've been a member of the Labour Party for a long time, and I'm a candidate at the next election in Lancaster. But I want to say this. I'd like you, of course, to vote Labour. But I don't give a bugger who you vote for, as long as you vote. And vote against the fascists. I see my role as twofold. A lot of you may not know who I am or what I am. Years ago I infiltrated the BNP. I was at the foundation meeting of the BNP, sitting right next to John Tyndall, with microphones here. And every word of it was being recorded outside by Jerry Gable, Searchlight magazine. We knew everything they did. We knew if one of them went to the lavatory. Of course, it didn't take them long to work out that they had a mole in quite a high place, so they decided they were going to do something about this. They were going to form a security organisation under the leadership of a national officer of the party, and their sole job was to root out any mole. And they did. They give him all the resources they needed, all the money they needed, anything they needed. They did. They did what they said they'd do. Now guess who the national officer of the party was that they put in charge of this. I found moles everywhere. It was unbelievable. Civil war broke out. Bloody incredible. And I must admit I quite enjoyed it. But then we stumbled across something that wasn't funny. 1982, these people planned to plant a bomb at the Notting Hill Carnival. Now I don't say things that I can't prove. Check, it's in Hansard. Roy Hattersley, deputy leader of the Labour Party at the time, asked questions in the House about it. There were arrests, but no convictions, because of the manner in which the evidence was obtained. I don't know if they thought I should have cautioned them or something, you know. Anyway, we stopped it. It didn't happen. But that's the sort of evil that you're dealing with these people. I see my role as dual, as I said. A motivator and an educator. Because I've been there. I know what it's all about. And let me tell you this. If I was to say to you now, and many well-educated people here amongst you, I know even some of the panel probably, but if I was to say to you, from where does British fascism stem? Where does it come from? Where are its origins? I dare bet 90% of you would say Oswald Mosley, black shirts. And if you did, you'd be wrong. Tell you where British fascism comes from. Current British fascism. Oswald Mosley led the Union of British Fascists, and he had a right-hand man called Arnold Lees. Arnold Lees fell out with Mosley because he said Mosley was a kosher fascist. Kosher fascist. You know, Lees went to prison for publishing a leaflet explicitly demanding the gassing of Jews. Explicitly demanding their gassing. So the first suggestion for gassing as a specific manner of solving the Jewish problem came not from Adolf Hitler, Hermann Göring, Goebbels. It came from an Englishman, Arnold Lees. Now Mosley went to prison, came out, grew old, and died. The Union movement died with him. Arnold Lees carried on with a little rump movement of supporters. His right-hand man, who took over his mantle when he died, was called Colin Jordan, founder of the British National Socialist Party, 1962. Slung a banner across Trafalgar Square which read, "Hitler was right. We fought on the wrong side." Holding the other end of the banner, Andrew Bloody Bronze, 17 years old at the time, holding the other end of the banner. MEP, represents you and me. Bloody wonderful, isn't it? Colin Jordan was a protégé of Arnold Lee's. But Colin Jordan had a protégé as well. John Tyndall, founder of the BNP. And in turn, John Tyndall had a protégé. Yeah, you've guessed. Nick Griffin. So the direct line of continuity for British fascism comes not from Oswald Mosley, who was a moderate in comparison. It comes from Arnold Lees, the first man to specifically suggest gassing as the means for eliminating the Jewish problem. And Nick Griffin is his direct successor. Direct line. That's what you're dealing with. Now look, I said I didn't care who you voted for. And I don't really. Don't matter that much to me. I've got a son who's a Tory councillor, can you believe? I'll tell you what, he's a bloody good anti-fascist. He's been out with me and got his knuckles bleeding. I don't care about that. This outfit has one purpose, and one purpose only, and that's to get rid of the fascists and get rid of Nick Griffin, their representative. That's what we're here for. That's the job in hand. And we've got a good man running it. That's Paul. Does a magnificent bloody job. Really does. And as long as we've got people like him on the job, we've got a good chance. If we all roll our sleeves up and bloody well get stuck in and get on with it, for Christ's sake. There are no bloody Nazis representing us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.